Hello folks, John Canode from Ormond Beach here. Self-proclaimed redneck genius. And wanted to show you something, do a real quick video on a little project I had. I found, I had bought one of these Cobalt battery-powered weed eaters from a neighbor a couple of years ago, and it's a nice tool, you know, for light duty, little neighborhood lots. It does a great job. And then I found this one, the exact same thing as this, alongside the road. Somebody was throwing it away, and it had the battery with it, which is right there. So I brought it home while I was walking the dogs, and tested the battery. Sure enough, it's good, but it was missing the head, the weed eater head. But that was fine, because what I wanted to do was make this thing into an edger, concrete edger. And so I put it down, took it apart, and looked at different ways to convert this thing into an edger. And what I did was I went out and bought the extension adapter for a edger, and on a different model it slips into this socket and becomes an edger, but the motor has to be up here to drive the gears and the blade. On the weed eater, the motor's down at the bottom. You got your controller up top. After, lights going off. I took apart the adapter, the conversion, the edger conversion, and rigged the shaft. Took the parts off of the edger adapter and rigged those parts onto the motor. And then I cut the guard and attached it to the motor, like so. And then I took the wheel off of the adapter assembly for the edger and made a bracket and installed it on the edger. And man, I plugged the battery into it, took it out and tested it. Wow, she is great. Works just like I wanted it to. So I just wanted to, I regret not doing the video while I was making it, you know, because sometimes I get in these projects and I just completely get focused on what I'm doing and I forget to actually videotape. It would have been a good video, because I had to do some pretty good rigging here. I had to weld the flange for the blade onto the shaft for the weed eater, and because, you know, it would just slip if I did not do that. So I was able to make it a rock solid assembly. And the only other thing I had to do was take this weed eater portion off and churn it to where I could use it with the weed eater shaft. All right, so that's all we got for that.